Is your shadow important when you're fishing? Good morning, guys and girls. November 20, we're going to be looking at Titus 2:8. This is a simple one, but this might be as important as just about anything in the book. Speak the truth so that you cannot be criticized. That means don't lie. Speak the truth so that you cannot be criticized. By the way, we're speaking of the book. If you don't have a copy of your Catch of the Day book, you can order a copy from our office. Just give us a call, 918-457-5115. We will be going through this book again next year also. We've gone completely through since the 1st of January. We actually started this Catch of the Day channel in April, but we did it on our regular Jimmy Houston Outdoors YouTube channel from January until April. And then this got so big it started its own channel. And we have about 10,000 people on this channel, almost, not quite 10,000. Have about 3,000 to 5,000 a day that listen to it, and 30 or 40,000 a day on Facebook that read this book, and another 10 to 20,000 a day that actually watch the reading. So we'll be doing it again. We'll be doing every single one again, telling different stories and talking about different things. And the great thing about the Bible, and we start out with a scripture, we have a devotional and a fishing tip, but the great thing about the Bible, it is a living Bible. As we go through it again next year, although we'll be using the same scriptures and the same reading, it'll be a totally different deal to you, I guarantee you, because your life circumstances will be different. My life circumstances will be different, and we'll be talking about different things, and we'll still be blessed. And the reason I know that, I wrote this book back in 2005, I believe, and it's as relevant today as it was then. And I've read these things, well, at least 10 or 15 times each, at least. Okay, back to this, Titus 2:8. Speak the truth so you cannot be criticized. When the water temperature starts dropping in the winter, like right now, the temperature you want to watch for is 58 degrees. 58 degrees, right about where it is right now. When the water hits that magic number, bass will generally be the most active. This is probably the best spinnerbait temperature that you will have from now until springtime. Right now is probably the very best spinnerbait temperature you'll have to fish. You could still catch fish on a spinnerbait when it drops below 50. You can catch them at 40 and, well, not 30. But you can catch it when your water temperature is down in the 30s. You can still catch them on a spinnerbait. You can catch them on other things. But let me tell you, they are very, very active right now. Once the water temperature falls a few degrees below 58, bass fishing will become more difficult. Complete truthfulness is a magical quality to develop in your personal and professional life. If you do nothing else from this scripture here today, just take this right here to heart. Complete truthfulness is a magical quality to develop in your personal and professional life. Personally, in today's world, it's a rarity. Telling the truth is a rarity. Is that amazing? It is to me. I know only a few people I can count on to tell me the truth under all circumstances. Only a few. When you're tempted to bend the truth a little, or just flat out right lie a lot, don't. Just that simple. Speak the truth so that you cannot be criticized. And what that means is when you lie, you're going to end up being criticized. That's all there is to it. Speak the truth. We live in a world of untruthfulness. We have just gone through this month an election. We've heard millions and millions of lies. We've seen it on television by politicians, by news people, by surrogates, by all kinds of things. But, there's lies in everyday life every single day. We start lying when we don't even know what a lie's about. When we just start first learning how to talk, we start lying as a baby. That's built into us by the devil. That all happened, back from when Adam started sinning. His kids lied. His kids lied. The first kids around, Cain and Abel. Not only did they lie, they committed murder, did all kinds of bad things. Lying is just built into us. It takes work on our part to tell the truth, and to tell the truth under all circumstances. Whoa, that's a great one. All right, here's our tip for today. Try not to let your shadow fall onto a target you are fishing. Pay close attention to that. As you fish down a bank, and of course early in the morning, late in the evening, it's like right now the shadows are long. Early in the morning, the shadows are long, and so when you have long shadows, they're going to go further out there, and they're going to go out there maybe on with a stump or a log or a bush or the corner of a boat dock or wherever you want to throw. Try not to let your shadow fall on that target. Pay attention to that. It's one of the really neat things in fishing you need to be aware of, because when that shadow falls on there a lot of times, it'll spook the fish, and the fish won't bite. You know, I don't know if you've noticed much around when you have birds flying around. Sometimes you see a bird fly, and that bird's shadow crosses the water, and you'll see a fish swirl. That shadow spooked that fish. I've actually seen where fish would strike at shadows also, particularly a bass. Fish don't get very fat doing that, but they strike at a shadow on the water. So they're very cognizant of those shadows. So make sure it's important to you also. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a great one today. We are about to use up 2020. Not many days left in November, and December will go by really, really fast. December, when we celebrate the birth of Christ. Guys and girls, go out there and have you a super one today, and remember, I sure do love you.